Hey, what's good, family? Um, this is Akoma TV. I am Kenyatta Ibarisha, and we are here with another episode. Yes, yes, yes. All right. So, in the last episode, we were talking about um, the tagline of what Akoma is about. Okay, and so I definitely want you guys, if you all are tuning in, definitely check us out. Okay, Akoma. It's the Akoma Portal. That's Akoma Portal, Portal. TheAkomaPortal.com. All right. It is a platform um, for anybody who wants to connect within the Black community, um, locally, domestically, and globally. Um, and the areas that we focus on is um, education, business, and community. Okay, and so the possibility that the Akoma Portal is about, it's about generating love and connectivity. That's what we're about. Love and connectivity, love and connectivity, love and connectivity. Because here it is, if you go and you just take a glimpse at the various challenges that we face as Black people, as people of African descent, um, especially now, um, the only way we're going to get together is to, number one, connect with one another, and that connection needs to be based on love. And, I like to tell people that, the Acoma Portal is not anti anybody, okay? We don't hate white people. We love white people. We don't hate um, Asian people. We love Asian people. We don't hate Arabs. We love Arabs. Okay, we love everybody. Okay, and so, but we want to make sure that we um, go back and reconvene and re-solidify the love of ourselves first. Okay, because when we love ourselves, then what that does is it empowers you to go out and love in the rest of the world. Okay, and so we don't let anybody tell us that it's wrong to love ourselves. Don't you ever let anybody tell you you definitely you, and it's not about being selfish, but it's about loving yourself. Some people feel like you should love other people first and other folks first. You put other people beside, before yourself. It's like, no, okay. Because, and don't get me wrong, it's not about being selfish, but it's about making sure that you have a very, very strong love for yourself because when you love yourself, it empowers you to go out and love other people. Okay. You don't have to have hate rallies and stuff like that when you love yourself. In fact, a lot of times, people who have hate rallies and do all that other kind of stuff, they don't love themselves. There's some sort of deficiency there. And it comes out because they so threatened by the existence of other people. And really, I love the world. You know what I mean? Like one day I want to go visit, some other parts in Europe. I mean, especially I want to check out the museums based on like some of the stuff that was stolen from Africa and that's and still in some of those museums. I definitely want to see that. But, even aside from that, I don't mind. I would love to connect with, folks from, different parts of Europe, London, France, Italy, Spain. I think that'll be sweet. I mean, I hear there's all kinds of cool stuff over there. But also, you know, before I make that move, I got to make sure that I go back to Africa a few more times. I mean, I've been to 5 countries in Africa, and I got to go a few more times, and I got to go there and connect with my fam. You see, but definitely, man, I got fam from that live in all parts of the earth. Okay, and so you know what I mean? Like and that love, that ability to be able to have friendships and people with other parts of the world comes from my love of myself, my collective self, meaning my community, my international community. And so I love us as a people. But I love the world too. Okay. And so, I love the world. Okay. But I definitely, I definitely love, love us as a people, and we got a lot of work to do in our community. So that's what the Akoma portal about. But if you find yourself, being another member of the human family, and you want to get down, you know what I'm saying? As long as you coming in with some love and positivity, it's good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what we're about. So I wanted to talk about connectivity. Okay. Um, and I want to just sort of share, this will be one video, but I'm going to share a little bit more about connectivity. I'm going to stay on connectivity for a while. So let me tell you, this past weekend I had a birthday. Whoop, whoop. Okay. I may look like I'm 24, but no. A brother actually crossed over into his 40s. You know what I mean? Actually, I've been in my 40s. Okay. I'm not, I'll tell you if you really, really want to know how old I really am. But yeah, like my whole weekend, like, you know what? I didn't receive one material gift, but you know what? I had one of the coolest birthdays though. I was so, in fact, I didn't actually receive, I actually gave. And, that's an amazing gift to be able to give. A lot of times we operate from a space of scarcity and we feel like we don't have enough. And so when you kind of go about the world that way, it sort of makes you be a bit more closed. And even in some areas of my life, I still got to open up a little bit more. But this past weekend, man, it was great. I had a chance to link up with, first of all, with, shout out to my brethren, brother Keely. Shout out to brother Cedric, even though you weren't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he was holding down the family. Shout out to all my family, who we all gathered at the Spirit Sanctuary. And we're going to talk about that. There's an opportunity for you all to gather, meet, and connect with some real, genuine brothers, okay, men, okay, as well as boys. We had some boys that we, some young boys that we got a chance to work with. And so, like, yeah, I think like the youngest amongst us was probably around, I think the youngest was about 11 and the oldest was 85. And so, we all got together and we had a great time. We weren't so sunk into the technology, but we got a chance to talk and conversate and connect. And I got a chance to meet, some of my brethren, from the ATL, from the A. I got a chance to connect with, my brethren from Baltimore. Shout out to brother Mondo, my man, young Tom. Yeah, and so it was cool. We talked relationships. We talked about being married. We talked about hip hop. We talked about just coming together and working on some things together. Got a chance to build with some of my elders. Shout out to all my elders, everybody from, Baba Tom, to Baba Bob, and, the other Tom, Baba Tom, Senior Tom, and Baba Sifu, Baba Atiba, and shout out to Baba Larry and Baba Saint, and Baba Ramses, and just all my brethren. Shout out to my man Will, brother Will, was good. Yeah. So anyway, I'm just sort of shouting out, showing this love here. But excuse my little bell here. So, but the greatest thing that I just wanted to sort of get across is that these conversations were wonderful. These conversations, our time together was wonderful, and this kind of connectivity didn't cost anything. It's something that we can do just on a daily. And I got a chance to connect. We got a chance, I guess, trying to work on, that air feel pretty good. It's just loud. I got to figure that out. But yeah, we got a chance to connect. We got a chance to share dreams. We got a chance to share problems and share solutions. And you know, so just understand, you know, friendship, love, brothership, sistership, familyship, communalship. Um, you know, and communalship is not only just, of course, you know, like within our community, but also, you know, people that you trust. I mean, those relationships are free. It's all about who you are and how you show up in the world and how you connect to people. And so, so yeah, so understand, man, really the best things in life are free. But, you know, we need those things so that we can get together and have real conversations to create other things, bring other things into fruition. And so I just wanted to just say, you know, as we go forward and mobilize and organize for political purposes, for economic purposes, for educational purposes, let's kind of understand that all of those processes of organizing begin with just being present to one another and valuing one another. Okay, valuing one another, valuing our thoughts, you know, our sharings, our ideas, our experiences. You know, shout out to my good brother Stick, you know, from Dead Prez. You know, he said, nobody knows everything, but everybody knows something. And that's why I love elders, you know, because they're like my binoculars and your binoculars too, you know, like if you're older than me, you know, because they see things sometimes that we don't quite see because they've been through things. And the same thing we should be for our youth. And so when you sort of rotate in that fashion, you see that really time is eternal and yourself, your spirit is eternal. You know, I remember just sort of, you know, when I was working with one of my elders, you know, he wanted to make a tuna salad. And and he kind of started out like, hey, you know, I thought somebody would sort of help me out. But I was like, please, hey, you know, Kenyatta, can you boil water for me? You know, I said, sure. And actually, I was kind of eager to sort of like get with like some of the other brothers to kind of do some other things. And as this process went forward, started out with water. I ended up putting the noodles in the water. Ended up, you know, opening up the tuna canna, rinsing the tuna, and he chopped up the veggies he wanted to put in there. But you know, I put the mayo in there. I seasoned it for him. I stirred it for him, and so the whole point of that was even though he didn't quite have the physical energy to really bring that possibility into fruition because he was making tuna salad for all of us. It was like 26 of us. He needed my energy. So I was his extension. And so with us being connected, that's how we make things happen. Like our thoughts are infinite and we physically can't do everything that we think of. So we have to be connected with other people, with other vessels, if you would, okay? Other conduits of energy to bring about the possibilities that we want to bring about. And that's how I try to operate even when I'm working in the capacity of a teacher. Sometimes I just want to connect to the students and just you know, just connect to them so I can really tap into where they are. And then depending on what's going on, it'll let me know how I can further connect to them and ultimately perhaps help them resolve maybe a personal issue. And then we can get back on something more academic. And so yeah, so I just want to say, you know, that for me, that was the greatest gift of my birthday weekend, connectivity. And I tell you, it is way more than anything that somebody could have given me materially. Materially, I'll get that. You know what I mean? Like, I already got a decent amount of material stuff. I mean, right now, I got to work out my transportation. We had a little fender bender right there, so we got to work out our different situation. We'll figure it out, right? You know, some people be all bent out of shape. You know, my car look like this. Okay, sure, that's human. But then afterward, you know what I'm saying? Step back, get present to yourself, connect to yourself, visualize what you want, and then connect with somebody to resolve the situation. I mean, all that stuff is material, right? You know, it's not the most important stuff. You know, it's your love, it's your presence, it's your peace, your joy. And I had so much of that this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like, and shout out to everybody who said happy birthday to me. I really appreciate you. You know, and so I'm geeked up. I'm ready. Now I'm recharged and I'm ready to go forward and go into the world and generate more love and connectivity. So that's what the Akoma Portal is about. And so if you are about this, okay, love and connectivity in the Black community, in the African community, in the global African community, that's what we're about, okay? And that's our imprint on the world. That's how we're gonna make the world better. Come, sign up, okay, www.theakomaportal.com. Come check us out, man. We got a Facebook page, and we just getting started, man. And these Akoma TV episode series is just getting started, man. I got some hot interviews for you all. Yeah, we're going to connect. And then I want to connect to you. I want to connect to you. Yo, let's get together. Brothers, let's get together. Sisterin, let's get together. Kings, let's get together. Queens, let's get together. Family, let's get together, all right? And make some stuff happen. And you know what? You know, guaranteed when we get together and we blend our ideas, our intelligence, our creativity, we will create a better tomorrow. Once again, I am Kenyatta Ibarisha. I'm signing out. This is Akoma TV, and I'm wishing you peace, love, and joy in your respective journeys. All right? Salute.